Yo, what's up? I've started playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I haven't played this game like before. I've played all other Assassin's Creed games. Um, it is a pretty cool game. I mean, I'm still at the first missions, I guess. It is a pretty cool game though. I will I will give this game that. And one thing I do not like is that it's capped to 60 frames. I mean, it is an old game. So respectable. But it's also like I don't know, a bit what the fuck?
Shit, that's Kenway!
Get out of
The
here.
pirate, run! No, it's him! He's a killer! A pirate!
How the fuck do I steal?
Edward, it's coming! Pirates! Run now if you value your
The
life.
combat is actually I expected the combat to be a bit better. And like more animations, like cool I mean it is pretty cool, but you know, maybe a bit more realistic and like more slashing sounds, you know, like epicness. But still, it is an old game, so I'm going to give it that. Even though the Assassin's Creed 3 was like maybe my favorite Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, Assassin's Creed is 3 is older than this game, and it was better at combat. This game is not so good at combat, but it is like it has pretty good animations. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue and do one mission. Why the fuck am I being chased now? Makes no sense.
Tengo en mi línea de tiro. No tienes escapatoria.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? There's a huge exclamation mark on my map, the yellow one. I think you guys can see that. Try to go there. What the fuck do I get from it? I don't know. What is this guy? What is this guy? Oh, they fight for me. That's cool. Okay, so this is the next mission. Mr. Walpole, I presume. So I have to meet with the president of
Mr.
Havana
Duncan
or
Walpole
something.
of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Okay, pages. Let me in. That's pretty nice. So where do I go
¿Ese
now?
es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
I enable
Cállate.
subtitles because
El gobernador tiene
sometimes it's hard to
invitados.
understand
Todos
them.
franceses
The
e
audio
ingleses.
is like pretty old.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame eso. Sé indulgente con él.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure. The same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins. but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
Edward is just going with it. It's actually
You've got my
a
two
bit
best
funny.
pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had
How'd I
8,
fire?
I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person.
okay.
They were a boom in
Whoa.
battle, but hindered his ability
This is nice.
to swim.
Quite. And a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets.
The highlighted
not the
target with
opposite.
your pistol. Press F. Yo, not at me, bro.
I have a friend in England you
Oh.
may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle.
Yeah, I guess.
He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique!
That's pretty nice. I just shoot the target. That's what I do now. Talk to the host. Yeah. I have to challenge them. I will challenge them.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before
Oh,
this
this
hourglass
hourglass.
empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
I mean, I have F. Now I have to wait for the reload, which is maybe like
Yes!
easy. Now I go to this guy. Pickle me.
Duncan, where are your wrist
This
blades?
guy looks like
I've never seen an
name's
assassin
Suarez.
so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find.
whoa.
I took them. These are souvenirs.
The assassin blades. I have a feeling I have to
Two
fight these
blades.
guys at
This
the
is
end
the
of the game.
custom, eh?
Not the end of the
Custom,
game, but
aye.
like throughout the
Duncan,
story.
will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Perform various assassinations. Okay.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us?
Of course. I did this before.
Magnifique.
Magnificent.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
How do I do that? Whoa.
Such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
Fascinating indeed. What will I do now? Hello. I have to do it again. Do I just assassinate the guy? Slime, motherfucker. see, what do I do now? Oh, yeah.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying
don't
the
even know
assassins is never good for one's
Duncan's
health.
life story,
Well,
but
neither is
I will
drinking
be
liquor, but I am drawn to its
now
dangers all
learning,
the
you know,
same.
to what they say.
And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it.
But I'm a
In
pirate.
future, I
Make
hope
it
to
funny.
use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Show me something
Grandmaster
cool.
Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has
Oh.
arrived.
This old guy.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I
What
had
is it,
imagined,
though?
but
Is it like
Really
Assassin's
enough to
Creed
deter
3
us.
where the guy
it is
gets
a pleasure to
the
meet you at
powers and
last,
shit?
Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
I mean, it would be funny. I mean, now all we talk about is how Assassin's Creed makes like the same game over and over. I mean, Ubisoft makes the same Assassin's Creed game over and over again, and it's pretty true.
Convened at last, and in such continental company.
What the
England,
fuck?
France,
I liked
Spain,
Odyssey though, and
citizens of
Origins. Those
sad
are
and
like
corrupted
really
empires.
good.
But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures
Odyssey
of the
was
world.
pretty funny.
Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool.
Is this a ritual?
To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought.
Say sober?
By the
Sober.
Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place
Hello?
our precursors
Hello?
once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory.
Bruh.
They tell a very old and important story.
Hold up. Wait a second. What? Ah. Telefonen på att lägga på den. Det kan då